And what if I told you that your bladder is the one deciding when you sleep and when you wake up? It may sound exaggerated, but for millions of people, the night has stopped being a time for deep, restorative rest and has become a series of unexpected interruptions. Waking up once, twice, or even more times during the night to urinate is not rare. It's an increasingly common reality that few talk about but many silently suffer from. This seemingly harmless habit, over time, undermines sleep quality, fragments deep sleep phases, reduces melatonin and vasopressin production, and creates a physiological imbalance that affects the entire body. Daytime fatigue becomes chronic, the nervous system goes into alert, blood pressure becomes unstable, and blood sugar control becomes more difficult. And the most worrying part is that many people, unable to find clear answers, resign themselves. They limit themselves to avoiding water before bed, trying herbal teas with no results, or wrongly accepting that poor sleep is just part of aging. But that resignation is not necessary. There is another way to approach this problem, a way that respects the body, based on deep understanding of human function and on natural tools that have been used for centuries and are now beginning to receive scientific support. Dr. Carlos Hernandez, a doctor with over 40 years of experience in integrative medicine, has dedicated his career to studying the impact of nighttime rest on overall health, especially how conditions like nocturia can be addressed from a natural perspective, without depending exclusively on medications. Over the years, he has helped thousands of patients improve their sleep quality through small daily changes sustained over time. In this content, we'll explore what he calls a simple but powerful protocol. 3 types of seeds with regulating properties for the urinary, nervous, and hormonal systems, and a daily physical practice that, although simple, can be transformative. These are not magical solutions, but informed, consistent decisions deeply aligned with the body's biology. And to show how this can change your reality, you'll also learn about Anna, 55 years old, who after months of nights interrupted by the urgent need to urinate, managed to recover her sleep without medications, just by applying these simple recommendations that you too will now discover. Seed 1. Chia Seed Smart Hydration and Anti-Inflammatory Support for the Bladder. Chia seeds, small but powerful, offer a unique combination of soluble fiber, omega-3 fatty acids, and minerals that can become key allies for those who suffer from nighttime interruptions due to the need to urinate. Far from being a passing trend, chia represents a functional and natural tool to improve nighttime rest from a holistic perspective. One of the most important benefits of this seed is its ability to absorb up to 10 times its weight in water, forming a soft gel that not only promotes long-lasting hydration but also supports intestinal transit. According to Dr. Carlos Hernandez, a doctor with over 4 decades of experience in digestive and urinary health, chronic constipation is an often overlooked but common factor behind excessive pressure on the bladder. When the colon is full or distended, it can physically compress the bladder and create urinary urgency, especially when lying down, the doctor explains. The soluble fiber in chia helps smooth digestive transit, reducing abdominal pressure and allowing the bladder to expand more easily during the night. Additionally, chia acts as a prebiotic, feeding beneficial gut bacteria that regulate the immune system and hormonal balance, 2 key factors in bladder function control. Another important point is its content of alpha-linolenic acid, a type of plant-based omega-3 with anti-inflammatory properties. This is particularly helpful for people with sensitive bladder, interstitial cystitis, or mild inflammation of the urinary tract. By reducing the body's baseline inflammation, nighttime bladder sensitivity also decreases. Chia also provides magnesium and calcium, essential minerals for muscle relaxation and nervous system stability. As Dr. Carlos points out, a tense bladder or an overactive nervous system can interpret small signals as real urgencies, waking the body unnecessarily for its use. The ideal is to consume 1 to 2 tablespoons a day, previously soaked in water or unsweetened plant-based milk for at least 30 minutes. This preparation makes digestion easier and boosts its hydrating effects. A great option is to take it as a snack between 4 and 6 in the afternoon, avoiding consuming it too late or dry. Anna, 55 years old, began including chia seeds in her routine after receiving these recommendations in consultation. She suffered from slow digestion and often felt abdominal bloating. I used to wake up 2 or 3 times every night and never imagined the problem could be in my intestines, she says. After just 1 week of consistent use, she noticed her belly felt lighter, her sleep was deeper, and her nighttime awakenings reduced significantly. I slept 5 hours straight for the first time in years. I felt like myself again, she remembers with relief. Chia seeds, although not a magical solution, represent an accessible and effective entry point to quieter nights. With consistency and the right approach, they can help the body find the rhythm it needs to truly rest. Seed 2. Sunflower seeds neuromuscular relaxation and hormonal balance to sleep without interruptions. Sunflower seeds, widely known as a healthy snack, contain a powerful combination of nutrients that can make a real difference in sleep quality, especially for those who wake frequently to urinate. Beyond their pleasant taste and availability, these seeds offer a natural formula to calm the nervous system, relax the bladder, and support hormonal balance gently and steadily. One of their main benefits is their high magnesium content, an essential mineral involved in over 300 biochemical processes in the human body. According to Dr. Carlos Hernandez, magnesium is a natural relaxant for smooth muscles, including those that control the bladder. In people with overactive or nervous bladders, a regular dose of magnesium can help reduce unnecessary nighttime contractions. But the benefits of these seeds don't stop there. They also contain tryptophan, an amino acid that is a precursor to serotonin, which the body then converts into melatonin, the key hormone that regulates the sleep-wake cycle. This natural melatonin production not only improves the depth of sleep but also enhances the action of vasopressin, a hormone that reduces urine production during the night. In Dr. Carlos' words, one reason many people wake up to urinate isn't because they drank too much before bed, but because their body doesn't produce enough vasopressin. Stimulating the tryptophan pathway can help restore this biological mechanism. Sunflower seeds also contain zinc, an essential mineral for hormonal health in both men and women. In men, it helps maintain a healthy prostate. In women, especially during menopause, it helps stabilize estrogen and progesterone levels, which directly affect urinary control. How to consume them correctly. The ideal dose is 1 to 2 tablespoons per day, preferably between 4 and 6 in the afternoon. They can be eaten raw, unsalted, chewed slowly as a snack, or added to plain yogurt or a plant-based smoothie. A combination recommended by Dr. Carlos is 1 tablespoon of sunflower seeds, half a banana, unsweetened almond milk, and a pinch of cinnamon. This smoothie is not only nutritious but also calming. Avoid roasted, salted, or processed versions as too much sodium can raise blood pressure and excessive cooking can destroy some of their sensitive nutrients. It's also important to store them in an airtight jar in a cool, dry place or in the fridge if the weather is warm. Luis Miguel, 62 years old, began having trouble sleeping during his first months of retirement. Even though he stayed active during the day, his nights were becoming more and more interrupted. I would wake up 2 or 3 times each night, and the next day I had trouble concentrating. I thought it was just age, he says. After adding sunflower seeds to his evening routine for 2 weeks, he noticed a significant improvement. I felt more relaxed and started sleeping through the night. The difference was subtle but real. I felt more alert, in a better mood, and more motivated to move, he explains. Sunflower seeds, with their unique mix of magnesium, tryptophan, and zinc, offer a natural and accessible solution for those looking to improve their sleep without medications. They're small, yes, but their impact can be deep when used mindfully and consistently. Seed 3, pumpkin seeds, prostate support, anti-inflammatory effects, and deep relaxation for the urinary system. Among all seeds that benefit the urinary system, pumpkin seeds stand out for their overall effect on the bladder, kidneys, and especially the prostate in men. But their benefits aren't just for men. For women, especially in menopause, these seeds also work as gentle but effective hormonal modulators and anti-inflammatories. Pumpkin seeds are rich in phytosterols, especially beta-sitosterol, a plant compound widely studied for its ability to reduce prostate inflammation and improve urine flow. In the words of Dr. Carlos Hernandez, when the prostate is enlarged or inflamed, it can press against the urethra and cause incomplete bladder emptying. This leads to the need to urinate more often, even during the night. These seeds also have a high concentration of zinc, an essential mineral for hormone production and immune function. Zinc supports hormonal balance in both sexes and helps reduce bladder sensitivity to minor stimuli. It also protects urinary tissues from chronic inflammation. The magnesium in pumpkin seeds complements this action by relaxing the detrusor muscle of the bladder. This helps prevent excessive contractions and supports complete emptying during the day, reducing nighttime urgency. Another lesser-known benefit is their tryptophan content, which, like in sunflower seeds, promotes natural melatonin production. This combined effect of muscle relaxation, hormone regulation, and deep sleep support makes pumpkin seeds a powerful and complete tool. To benefit from them, Dr. Carlos recommends eating 1 to 2 tablespoons of raw seeds, without salt or additives, between 4 and 6 in the afternoon. They can be eaten alone, chewed slowly, or added to light salads, plain yogurts, or plant-based smoothies. It's important to store them in airtight containers protected from heat and light to preserve their natural oils. Isabel Romero, 59, started having nighttime urinary urgency as she approached menopause. Although she had never had kidney issues, her sleep started to break up more and more. After adding pumpkin seeds to her evening routine, she noticed a clear improvement in her sleep within days. "I didn't change anything else, just the seeds and the timing. It was like my body found a new rhythm," she says calmly. Pumpkin seeds don't promise miracle cures, but when their nutritional power is used wisely, they can help you sleep deeply, reduce nighttime urgency, and regain a sense of control over your own body. Additional strategy: leg elevation, reducing nighttime urine volume without medication. Though it's not a food or supplement. Elevating your legs before bed can have a big impact on reducing the need to urinate at night. It's a simple physical strategy that many underestimate but is supported by body physiology. During the day, gravity causes fluids to build up in the lower limbs, especially in people who sit or stand for long periods. This retention is often unnoticed, but when lying down, the body becomes horizontal and these fluids return to central circulation. The kidneys, detecting the increased volume, respond by making more urine. Dr. Carlos Hernandez explains this phenomenon is called postural diuresis. Even if the person hasn't drunk anything before bed, the simple act of lying down can trigger nighttime urine production. That's why many people wake up just a few hours after going to bed, even if they emptied their bladder right before. The solution is simple and effective: help the body move those fluids before going to bed. This means raising your legs to a height above heart level for 20 to 30 minutes in the evening, ideally between 7 and 9 p.m. This position supports venous return, reduces capillary pressure, and encourages early kidney drainage, allowing the body to remove excess fluid while still awake. No special equipment is needed. You can do it lying on a couch with your feet on pillows or lying on a bed with your legs against the wall. The important thing is to stay comfortable and relaxed during the elevation. This practice is especially useful for people with slow circulation, mild venous insufficiency, sedentary lifestyles, or for those who, despite managing their fluid intake, still wake up several times at night. When this strategy is combined with a light dinner, the use of functional seeds, and a regular sleep schedule, it creates a much more favorable environment for deep, uninterrupted rest. Throughout this journey, you've discovered that waking up several times at night is not just a nuisance, but a sign of deeper imbalances in the body. And most importantly, that there are natural, accessible, and side-effect-free ways to get your sleep back. Chia, sunflower, and pumpkin seeds work on different levels of the system, from intestinal inflammation to hormonal balance and bladder relaxation. When combined with a physical strategy as simple as raising your legs before sleep, the result can be life-changing. You don't need to change your life overnight or follow a strict diet. Just start with small adjustments, keep them consistently, and observe how your body responds. As Dr. Carlos Hernandez says, rest is not forced, it's cultivated, and the tools are closer than we think. And if this information was helpful to you, consider subscribing to receive more practical content like this, based on evidence and explained clearly. And if you've already tried one of these strategies, I'd love to hear about your experience in the comments. Sometimes a shared story can be the push someone else needs to get started. Remember, sleeping well isn't just resting, it's healing. Your body knows it.